Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and we're going to be doing a January favourites, which will be my first favourites that I've actually filmed in real life and not just wordy blurbed on my blog about instead. We've got a couple of categories: fashion, beauty, music and places that I've been to. So let's dive in with fashion. I think that'd be a good start. I basically just loved one outfit this month that I've interchanged with like a multiple different ways I've worn it, but it's essentially the same thing, like amalgamated, and it's basically jeans and a really baggy gorgeous jumper with a little crossbody bag and like just really neatly accessorized. And so the gorgeous jumper in question is this bad boy, and it's absolutely massive. It's got really like long batwing sleeves, lovely like v-neck at the front, and it's in like this gorgeous camel biscuit colour. I just loved it. I'm tucking it into like high-waisted jeans at the front, leaving it loose at the back, wearing it with like a really tiny like necklace as well. I've really loved wearing it with my Alex Monroe B necklace. I think the gold and the camel really like work really nicely together. And then just accessorising it with this little bad boy that I feel like everyone and their aunt bloody has, but it's like a little western belt that clatters around, makes a shit ton of noise, but it just works really well. And I managed to pick this one in the ASOS sale for I think about £10, and they're normally about 20, so I'm really happy that I've got this, and I'm sure they've got like a shit ton in the description down below that I've like linked similars or something like that. But the jumper's from H&M, I think it was about 25, which I think is pretty reasonable for a jumper that I've worn to absolute death, and I probably need to like give it a little bit of a bobble off because I've worn it just that much. I've also been loving this little crossbody bag from Oasis. I managed to pick this up in the sale, so I don't know if it's around anymore because it's probably quite old. But it's got this leopard pony skin at the front with like a really nice texture, and the back is just leather. And I've just found that it fits all the essential things that I need into it. So a little purse, my oyster, my phone fits in there, and my camera, which is just, it feels like it's a bit of a Mary Poppins bag, which I can't deny, that's what I need sometimes, and I need it in a very small size. And something to kind of like finish the look off, like these, which you can't see, but I'll do a little close up. Little rose gold, tiny hoop earrings. I just think they just finish off a look really, really nicely, and it feels just like it's all a bit more put together, all beautifully toned with like golds, camels, and just the tiny earrings, tiny necklace. Yes, I'm into it, I'm into it. Embarrassingly, I just broke these last night, and I had to order another pair from ASOS because I love them that much that if they fell out, I would be, one, I'd look like a pirate with one earring in, but two, I love them that much. I think that's a test. That is a testament to good earrings. So category 2, beauty. I've kind of kept it quite simple this month and tried not to spend too much on things that I don't need and use up the stuff that I've had. And I've had a massive clear out of my beauty drawers and just everything that I own that's just too cluttery, to the point where I was throwing away palettes that I'd had since 2011, which is gross. So I've got rid of those, and now I'm only using things that I genuinely love and genuinely like and would use every day on a day-to-day basis, and everything else got thrown away or given to a friend, and that's the way forward. So when I was clearing out, I found an old tube of this mascara, and this was back when this mascara was like in the gold YSL packaging, and it was called the Shocking Mascara, and now it's just been shortened to the Shock rebrand. But I kind of remembered how much I loved my how my lashes looked when I wore this, and how like thick and like volumized they look, and I really missed it, so I brought it again this month, and I really loved it. And I think it's thick, and it's kind of like, it almost feels like it's on its last legs on the first application because that sort of dryness to it, but it literally grabs every single lash and just makes you look constantly surprised, which might be something you're into. Kind of like a nail favourite that I've really loved is this Barry M copper molten metal nail paint, and you can't really go wrong with a Barry M nail varnish. My voice. Feels feel like you can't really go wrong with Barry M nail varnish because you can just chuck a top coat on it like a Seche Vite and it will last for ages, and you basically want as many colours as you can for as cheap as you can, and I feel like this is a good one. And again, it sort of ties into all like the beautiful golds and neutrals that I've been loving this month, and it's just like adds a little something to a look, I think. The lipstick that I've really been loving this month has been MAC Mocha, and I was going to put it on before I started filming today and then totally forgot, so but this lipstick is kind of like a sophisticated brown pink, which I really didn't think I'd ever be about, but I'm trying to think who I saw it on. I think it might have been Megan Ellaby, and she mentioned it and I was like, yeah, I like that, I'm gonna get that. And my final beauty bit that I've really loved but haven't actually got a physical thing of is face masks. This month I've just been on a quest of trying to find the best mask for me that doesn't dry out my skin, that is reasonably inexpensive and just works. That's all I want. All I want is something that works. So I've had a bit of fun like just playing around with different brands. I've loved a good sheet mask from Garnier, I'll link it down in the description. I've also been trying other ones from Soap and Glory, but I felt like they're like a little bit too harsh for me, so I'm still on the hunt, but I've really enjoyed like spending a bit of time just looking after my face a bit more. Hello ego. So music this month, I've loved a fair few songs, and here's gonna be a little selection of a few of them. This one, this one, this one, and this one. And if you didn't catch that, I do a monthly playlist every single month because my taste changes so completely from the next 130 days to the next. So I'll link it down below, have a good listen, tell me what you think, and also suggest me things as well, because I love finding new bands and basically falling in love with them, so hook me up. This month I've had a lot of fun videoing everything, so places is going to be quite an interesting one for me to include. I feel like not a lot of people do that, but Covent Garden Grind do the best brunch in my opinion that's aesthetically pleasing because they have got neon lights everywhere. Coffee is really good, juice is really good, and the avocado toast with like the little poached egg on top, killer. It's absolutely killer. So I've really loved that this month. Somewhere that didn't actually feature in my January video, which you can see down below, was Old Street Records, and we went there for my friend's leaving do at work, and they do 2-for-1 cocktails, they do really fun jazz bands, and also maybe not jazz, probably more funk, like just dancey happiness, and we just had so much fun there. And I really recommend, if you're in like the Shoreditch area looking for like a night out that's not typical like mad dance music, it's just a really nice vibe in there, and again, more neon lights, you can't really go wrong. So that wraps up my January favourites, even though it's been very short. No doubt that next month I'll be off the spending ban and just going completely crazy, spending everything that I have, and I'll tell you all about it in the next month's favourites. So see you next time, bye.